7133 Bounty Hunter Pursuit came with our very first and very last LEGO Zam Wesell. Not only was she an exclusive to this set, but she also wore LEGO's now retired sand purple color. With many people not having purchased the set upon release, she's only grown more and more valuable since then. Unfortunately for all the Zam fans, LEGO never remade her, and that was the end of the LEGO Zam Wesell story. Enter Mayday Figs. 15,000 subscribers, 9 million views, and one pad-printed custom minifigure. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I introduce to you the Zealous Hunter, otherwise known as Zam Wesell. I really can't describe how impressed I am with this release. Even though this is Mayday's first custom minifigure ever, he knocked it out of the park. Watching this figure unfold behind the scenes was genuinely such an incredible thing to witness. I can assure you guys, Mayday went so far to make this the highest quality custom fig you'll ever buy. In collaboration with people like Grandpa Clone Customs and Melnick Edits, this is definitely a figure worth buying. 4 separate products were sold in this launch, and Mayday sent me all of them to review for you guys. But before I get into that, I just wanted to point out some crazy facts about this launch. Firstly, every official part in this release are factory new parts. Never been used, fresh out of the mold. Secondly, every print you'll see is, you guessed it, pad printed by Grandpa Clone Customs. Thirdly, each figure's print was designed by Melnick Edits from Hall of Bricks. With that said, let's get into this review. Starting from the cheapest of the catalog to the most expensive, we have the Entry Zam, which retailed at $9. Included were a body, pair of arms, business card, and a sticker. Mayday left the arms unattached for us so we could be the first to build the figure. This is what the Entry Zam looks like by itself. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. This isn't a complete figure, but it can be by adding on some common parts. Mayday recommended to use any rare Wonder Woman head, an aviator cap and goggles, and pretty much any colored hands. I used lavender hands, but you can use any color you think fits. Fun fact, this project alone raised the price of lavender hands on Bricklink by 25 cents. Combining all these parts, here's a look at the completed Entry Zam. Overall, I rate this product an 8 out of 10. It would be a 10 out of 10, but due to a couple factory mistakes, it lost a few points. Just want to point out, neither of these mistakes are at fault of Mayday or GCC, so don't go hating on them. The first mistake happened with the prints. Instead of metallic paint as seen on base Zam, light bluish gray was used. This looks fine, but knowing that it was meant to be metallic paint is what makes this a flaw. The second mistake ended up damaging the figure. From what I understand, the things used to hold the parts while they get printed on were slightly off proportion. This resulted in some dents on the corners and a checkmark scratch on both sides of the torso. This doesn't bother me all that much as it's barely noticeable from a distance. What you should take from this is that this is a great entry figure into the customs world for you, hence the name. You'll get 2 custom parts and the rest is purist for you to customize. I recommend getting it if you're a purist or just can't afford the other products. This segues us into the next product of the catalog, the Entry Zam, retailing at $36. No, this figure did not fall to the factory mistakes. Metallic printing and minty parts. Included was one full figure, a printed aviator cap and goggles, a separate Clawdite head, a Capes from Minis cama, a black Lego musket, some incredible packaging, 1 business card, 1 sticker, and 3 gift with purchases. Jeez. Taking a look at the packaging first, I am truly impressed. The design Melnick made for this is so cool. I love the airbrush text on top, making this look like a product straight out of Star Wars. Opening up the box, the first thing you'll see is the business card and sticker. Muy bueno. Past that, you'll see Zam cradled up in some laser cut foam. Already, this product outdid any custom I've ever gotten, and I haven't even gotten to the actual figure yet. Once again, the arms are left unattached for you guys. Satisfying. Putting together the full figure, you'll get a very purist look of Zam. What appeals to me the most is all the shininess of the figure. It's so precious. My precious! Oh. Sorry guys, I don't know what that was all about. If you get the base Zam, I highly suggest you compare it to pictures of the real Zam costume. You'll see the insane amount of details Melnick captured in her design. One thing I noticed and thought was really cool was on her alternate expression. Comparing her masked face to the original Zam figure, you can see Melnick replicated the fold marks, which is such a cool detail. I actually really love this. Awesome job, Melnick. Speaking of the face expressions, Melnick also nailed the LEGO style here on the unmasked expression. Speaking of faces as a whole, the inclusion of a separate olive green head for a Clawdite morph is out of this world. Pun intended. Moving on to the accessories, this black Lego musket works perfectly for her rifle, while also paying homage to the original Zam figure. Bulbasaur on Mayday's Discord shared this awesome upgrade for her rifle, which makes it even cooler. Getting into the gift with purchases, we've got a face wrap by the Brickway, a hollow Zam by Bo-Katan Bricks, and an official Lego syringe. The face wrap is very cool, but a little hard to get on correctly. Once it's on, it looks great. The hollow Zam by Bo-Katan is literally so cool. I'm very impressed at the amount of detail that was captured in a piece this small. Incredible job, Bo. The Lego syringe is a cool nod to Attack of the Clones and looks stunning on her corpse. That wraps up all the inclusions with base Zam. In addition to base Zam and base Zam only is the upgrade kit. Alone it retailed at $25, but since you can only purchase it alongside the base Zam, it will total at $61. Included was a more detailed camo by the Brickway, a pair of Lego dual-molded arms, and a resin printed helmet by Bo-Katan. The camo is meant to be more accurate to the real Zam costume and does so. The plaid design here looks great, and the camo actually fits around Zam very well. The dual-molded arms look so incredible on Zam. Originating from the DCCMF Wonder Twins figures, I can imagine these were hard parts to purchase. My favorite inclusion in the upgrade kit is no doubt the resin printed helmet by Bo-Katan. Bo hand painted each of these helmets and did a really good job at it too. It looks like some sort of crazy triple molded helmet. With all of these upgrades, this looks like what a UCS Lego Zam would look like. While it does cost the purest look, I think this figure is perfectly balanced between a purest look and an overly detailed custom. The final and rarest product from this catalog was the Sand Blue recolor. While it's not the most expensive of the catalog at retail, it might as well be because only 24 of these were sold amongst all the resellers. The aftermarket value of this will surely skyrocket considering how many people wanted this figure. Included were the legs and torso. I just added some Sand Blue arms that I had lying around. I also gave her the clawed eye head and an aviator cap with goggles to complete the figure. I think this might be my favorite product out of the entire catalog. What can I say, I'm a sucker for blue. Unfortunately, these units also fell to the factory mistakes. Not unfortunately, they'll be reprinted with metallic paint and arms in early 2024. One very cool thing to mention, this isn't just some random recolor. It's actually based off a character from 2002 Star Wars Galaxies and a trading card asset. Mayday also had to purchase a separate plate for the pad printer to get these tan designs on the torso. If you don't know how pad printing works, it's basically an automated ink stamp. The stamp presses into the plate of ink and then stamps the design onto the figure. Big props to him and the crew for going the extra mile. While that concludes all the products available publicly for purchase, Mayday sent everyone who is a part of the marketing group an exclusive media kit alongside all the other units. I got a Wonder Woman head and hair piece for the Enter Zam and a full torso and head from the original Zam figure. The head and hair combo is meant to look like the actress of Zam based off this behind the scenes picture. Mayday actually got in contact with Miss Walsman and interviewed her, as well as sent her a copy of the figure. I think that's very cool and very nice of him. And if you happen to be watching, Miss Walsman, hi. Mayday also included a gift for me, which is this awesome magenta test print. These test prints are very exclusive, therefore hard to come by. I'm beyond grateful for this gift from Mayday. I met him at Brickworld Chicago earlier this summer and he's such a cool guy. I'm very glad to have met him and be able to call him my friend. That, my friends, concludes my review of Mayday's Zealous Hunter figure. I want to congratulate everyone who participated in the making of this project for their hard work. Everyone who was a part of this project will be linked in the description. Please drop them a sub or follow, they're all amazing people. I'd also like to give Mayday a big thank you for being kind enough to send me all of these units for free and for helping me out so much behind the scenes. I can't share why, but this video might have not even happened if it weren't for him. Even for me, I feel like this was such a cool experience. I got to witness a very monumental project for the customs world unfold behind the scenes, and I can't thank Mayday enough for that. That's it.